Good morning, sports fans. PBnZSportschaos coming at you this week live from...
We are at the Bentwater Brewery in Lynn, Massachusetts with a special early morning edition.
Yes, we are. Hey, and guess what? It is also breakfast at Wimbledon. That's why I got my all whites on today. Unfortunately, I don't have white shorts, so I wore my tidy whities. PB, we got some shout-outs?
Yes, we do. We have two new members from out of town. They want us to get back to our shout-outs for our out-of-towners. We haven't been doing that lately, so we have Chris from Florida, and we also have the lovely Miss Valeska from Florida.
You know why we don't do it?
Thank you.
This is a Boston sports show. We don't care. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, anyways, over at Breakfast at Wimbledon, they get strawberries and cream. You know what we're going to have at Bentwater today?
A little yoga and a little beer.
Nice. So stick with us, sports fans. Hey, sports fans, and we are now live in the tap room. We're going to go through our agenda momentarily, but first of all, I want to introduce Mark Taylor. He just completed the yoga class here. Mark, what do you got for us?
Well, it's a fun time. We have yoga about every other Saturday morning. You can check it out on the Bentwater event calendar. They show exactly when it is. You can sign up. We include a couple tasters at the tail end of the practice. It's really fun. Hope to see you.
Fantastic. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, we love it. Thank you, man. All right. Hey, that was awesome having Mark here, right? What do you think? Next time you should do the yoga class, PB, I think.
I think it would help with my term.
All right. Hey, so listen, today, this week in Bentwater, we got a 2-minute update as usual. We're going to do a little DYKs as usual. We're going to talk about across the pond still because the Wimbledon finals are going on, although maybe only one of us is going to be going on still momentarily. We got a little Major League Baseball. We're going to talk about the mid-season festivities, the home run derby, the All-Star game, right? Of course, we're going to talk about what happened in the NBA this past week because still more things are going on. And of course, we get golf coming back up this week, right? We have the Open, right? And we'll talk momentarily about that and the name change as well. And then, SC Sports Center, ESPN, is celebrating their 40th year on the air as of 9/7/79. They came on the air. And we're doing a little fun thing this week. We're going to talk about our favorite Sports Center duos. So stay with us, sports fans.
All right, we are back and we're outside now at the Bentwater Brewery. And we have an excellent starting lineup for today.
Yeah, let's go through the style lineup.
Yeah,
Tell us about it, PB.
Yeah, we have a Thunder Funk IPA. We also have a Sluice Juice, which is a New England style IPA. And then we have what we're drinking, right, which is a salted blonde ale that goes by the name of Lady Vacay. This is a really good tasting beer. It's nice and light.
It's for the ladies playing the Wimbledon today.
It is, right, in honor of the ladies. And it's a nice, refreshing light beer to have in the summertime.
What do you got at right guard?
And then at right guard we have a Pearl, which is an American wheat ale. And then we finish off here with a double Thunder Funk IPA.
Ooh,
so you got
double is at right tackle. I love it.
Yeah, great variety here at Bentwater. Their tap room opens on Saturdays at noontime, so you got to come down and check it out.
And don't forget to check out Mark, who you heard from a few minutes ago. Awesome. PB is going to do the yoga. We just had a little talk about it. He is definitely going to do the yoga. We might actually film it if it's not that ugly. All right, moving on. Let's get into the 2-minute drill. Here we are. Sox are playing the Dodgers in the World Series rematch. They played last night. The final score was 8-1, correct?
Yep.
Chris Sale goes today. PB, get this. Chris Sale pitches today, going for his first win at Fenway Park since July 11th.
Can you believe that?
Of last year, July 11th. 1 year since he's won at Fenway Park.
Unbelievable.
Is this a must-break? Is this must-win? Is it going to break them if they don't win the series?
They got to come out of this All-Star break on the right note, and they have with yesterday's win, so let's see where it goes.
All right. Hey, NFL, quick little note. Melvin Gordon of the Chargers is threatening to be the next Le'Veon Bell. He's going to hold out if he doesn't get a contract renewal. He's in the last year of his rookie contract. He's making $5.6 million. For crying out loud. What did he do against the Patriots last year in the playoffs?
Nothing.
Nothing, right? So you think, though, that signing him, what do you think? Should they sign him? Should they trade him? Should they let him sit? What's your thoughts?
Well, it comes down to who else they have. So it's Austin Eckler right now.
Austin Eckler?
Kid's 5'10", 200 pounds. Last year he actually had averaged 5.2 yards per carry.
Okay.
Carried the rock over 100 times.
In pro games?
In pro games, yeah.
Okay.
So can he step in as their lead back? And he's a nobody, really. He was an undrafted.
He's still a nobody.
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, he was an undrafted free agent coming out of college. And then you have the kid they picked up from Northwestern a couple years ago, Justin Jackson. He's a little bit tall. He's 6 feet, 199 pounds.
Is he from the Jackson family, the Jackson 5?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
But he averaged 4.1 yards a carry. So you're going with those two
Okay.
if you go. So the question is, can those two take that team to where they need to be minus Gordon.
Okay. Hey, little college football, as we talked about a couple weeks ago, Fenway Park is going to host a bowl game. It's going to be tied in with the ACC. The ACC now is 10 bowl tie-ins. Is there going to be 10 teams in the ACC to make a 500 record or above?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't get it. All right. Hey, Big Poppy had his 3rd surgery, unfortunately, so apparently he's doing well, but still, 14 suspects and no good motive at this point in time. Who knows? And we got to finish off the 2-minute update with, of course, the U.S. Women's World Cup. They won.
Yep, they beat the Netherlands 2-0 last Sunday.
They beat the
It's
Dutch.
a good game. World champions. I mean, yeah, world champions, right?
There you go.
And back home now.
All right,
good for
PB,
the girls. Good for
I'm
the
putting you on the
girls.
spot right now. Are they the favorite in 2023? Right now
geez,
for the
I mean-
3rd consecutive World Cup.
I mean, our odds out on it right now, right? That's the question. I don't even know if Vegas has odds. I
There's
haven't
got to
looked
be
into it.
odds someplace.
And you would have to say they're going to be the favorite going in. But here's the thing. Can you win 3 cups in a row? Can you win 7 games in a row in the cup and get through the likes of those European teams that they had to play this time, right? You're going to England and France and Spain and then, of course, Netherlands in the final. That was a tough road, and they could have very easily lost that game against England. So I'm going to say right now that I would not take the United States.
Oh,
in the World Cup.
hey,
I think it's
Americans,
just
you heard it.
too-
PB is already predicting the American girls to lose in 2023. You heard it right here.
If you had to ask me today, but obviously it has to shape up and unfold and see what it looks like in 4
Okay.
years. But
Can you believe he wears a shirt and he says that? Unbelievable. All right. Hey, we're going to talk breakfast at Wimbledon. We were all excited to talk about it. As I said earlier, I got my Wimbledon all whites on today. I don't have white shorts, but I have tidy whities on. We were going to talk about the match going on live as we were broadcasting the show with Serena and Simona.
Yep.
And Simona blew her out in 56 minutes. What was the final?
she won 6-2, 6-2, so she took care of her handily. Both ladies on Thursday won their matches handily, so they came into this nice and fresh and ready to go. And Serena just didn't come up on the big stage. And,
So
Halep took
Simona, her trek here, she beat the American darling Coco, right? Last in the round of 16,
Simona Halep
right?
did, yep.
Simona beat her, and then she beat the universal favorite from America, Serena Williams. So a good job by her, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Hey, I gotta ask you real quick. Serena Williams, GOAT of tennis.
Women's tennis, absolutely.
So she's the GOAT. What about all tennis? Men and women.
Including men. She's still in the conversation for sure.
All right.
Yep.
What about this? Because I know ESPN Magazine had this come out. We'll do a show on this in a couple of weeks. But should she be considered the greatest athlete of all time?
Wow. I think it's tough. You put her in the conversation now with guys like Muhammad Ali, right? Who in many rankings is considered the greatest athlete of all time.
Michael Jordan, right?
Michael Jordan. Yeah, you'd have to look at that and really take. I'm not going to say top 5, maybe top 10, but yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I think I put her in the top 5, but we'll talk about that in future show. Hey, speaking of men's tennis, that final goes on tomorrow. Roger Federer plays the Joker, right? Matches up against the Joker. I believe you had the Joker in the final against Nadal. I had Federer. I get Federer to win it all once again. He is the greatest of all time in men's tennis. Would you agree he's the GOAT in men's tennis?
I do agree that he's the GOAT in men's tennis, yes.
You know, interesting we should say that, though. I did a little homework, right? He's only 16-24 against Nadal all time, and 4-10 in finals against Nadal, who he did beat the other day. And against the Joker, he's 22-25. So a losing record against his 2 arch rivals, and he's also 6-9 in Grand Slams against the Joker. What do you make of that?
I mean, the numbers obviously aren't in his favor in that case, right? He's older too, right?
I agree.
Couple
So
years
that's a
on.
good point. He is older. I think he's got 5 or 6 years on Nadal and close to 7 or 8 on the Joker. So they caught him on the downside of probably a little bit because I believe at the beginning of their careers he took advantage of them. Obviously, Nadal did it all on clay, right?
Yeah, right, with the French Open with all those wins there. So tomorrow, I'm liking the Joker, you?
No way. It's the GOAT. It's Roger
got
Federer.
Federer?
Come
Okay.
on. It's on
All right,
grass.
you heard it. He's got Federer. I got Joker.
Wimbledon white.
Joker,
All right.
Let's see where it goes.
Hey, let's move on. A little MLB for you. We had the midseason classic, the All-Star game, the home run hitting contest. By the way, the All-Stars, the American League All-Stars, I should say, they won 4-3. That's now their 7th in a row.
Wow.
I forget, does the All-Star game still determine the World Series home team?
So it doesn't anymore. A couple of years ago, they got rid of that, which I think is a good thing. I think All-Star game should be just about going there, letting loose for a few days, not thinking about the regular season, having a little bit of a break.
So should they be able to have beers during the All-Star game, like we're having in the middle of our show?
Yeah, why not? Why not? But I think I agree with it. I don't think it should matter.
Okay. Hey, by the way, did you see the home run hitting contest at all? We
I-
talked about this, right? We talked about
yeah.
the 3 guys that don't even make the pot, $1 million, right?
Didn't watch it, but certainly know the results. And Pete Alfonso, right?
Alonso from the Mets. Pete Alonso.
from Mets, he's a rookie. He won it. He won $1 million. Good for him. His salary was only $555.
He doubled his salary.
Double salary, right?
Wow.
Think about that. He's making that for playing 162 games as a rookie, and he can come in, take a few swings, and win $1 million. That's kind of less, like we said in the last time, right? Step right up, double your salary.
The home run hitting derby,
Yeah.
yes. Hey, by the way, funny thing about his win, he only hit the 3rd most home runs for the whole tournament. So
Wow.
between all the other rounds, he had like 55, 56 home runs. Guerrero Jr. had 91 home runs, including a record 29 in the first round, and he had that epic one against Cody Bellinger where they went to a swing-off. Did you ever hear of a swing-off before this week?
Never heard of it.
He won that one 41-39 in the second round. Cody was the second guy for number of home runs. All right,
My concern there really is about their messing up their swing.
Messing up their swing.
It's happened historically.
That's when the big guys don't want to take place, right? Trout, all
He's
JD
91 home
Martinez.
runs. That's as many home runs as he'll hit in maybe
2
or 3
years,
seasons.
3 years, right?
Right?
Yeah.
And he hits it in one night.
Yeah.
I mean, that we'll see. I'm concerned about this.
Speaking of All-Star games, you hear about this one? The Atlantic League, it's a minor league All-Star group, minor league circuit. They had their All-Star game this past week. They had robotized, computerized, whatever you want to call it, umpires calling balls and strikes. So no live umpire, it was a computer calling balls and strikes. What do you think of that?
That's an interesting. I think ultimately Major League Baseball's heading in that direction. I'm not sure if they're going to get there in the
Is it
next
good for the
year or
game
two,
to have a
but
computer
in
calling
5
balls
years-
and strikes?
Well, I'm a traditionalist. And
I am as well.
and especially when
I
you
don't
look
agree with it.
at baseball and American baseball, I
Yeah.
really think they should not go in that direction. But I not short term, but in the next decade or so, I can see that happening.
Beer, hot dogs, popcorn, and real umpires should be the way it's played. Hey, speaking of other tricky little things in the Atlantic League, get this. For the second half of their season, this is unbelievable. They are now going to have the ability for the batter to steal first base.
Russ, how many of these have you been drinking?
I've had a few, but this is a fact. So here's what happens. The batter could be up. Any ball not caught cleanly, the batter can take off and run to first.
That's like backyard baseball.
So an 0-0 count, the ball goes in the dirt, and the first pitch, it's a ball. That batter can take off, and if he's thrown out,
All right,
he's out.
that's.
All right.
Might as well go play stickball off the wall or something.
Well, cricket for that matter, right? Who knows? Hey, we're headed to the second half. What do you think is going to happen here in the second half? I know we talked about it a little bit last week.
Yeah. Well, the Red Sox, you were ready to stick a fork in them, right?
I am. I got my suit ready to go for the wake. I have a feeling if they don't do well here.
So, right now, I want to ask you this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which team in the majors has more wins than the Red Sox right now?
More wins?
Yeah.
Well, about
No,
9.
no, more. I'm sorry, more runs.
Oh, more runs.
Sorry, more runs.
I'm going to say the Astros.
Well, it was a trick question because nobody right now has more runs than the Red Sox. So they are an offensive powerhouse.
That was tricky.
Clearly. Okay?
All right. All right.
They had to come out of this break and win against the Dodgers.
They have to. They got to sweep them.
All they've had is one of the games last night.
Yep.
They destroyed them.
They did.
8-1, manhandled them,
Yeah.
right? Which team in the majors do you think has the best run differential?
Can't be the Yankees because their pitcher is almost as bad as ours. So it's not the Yankees because their pitcher stinks, as I just said. Got to be the Astros, right? Is it the Astros?
No, it's actually Dodgers. So here the Red Sox are coming off the break, right? They come off the break, an 8-1 deficit over the team that has the best run differential in all of baseball.
Yeah.
They beat the World Series last year, correct? I mean, I think they got enough to get them through the second half. Maybe go on a little run, get in the playoffs. That's all they really need to do right now. Straighten out that bullpen, get that one-game playoff going, and you'll be fine.
They got 35 games in 35 days coming out of the break. 14 games in the next 21 are against Yankees and Rays. What do you think?
Well, ideally going 600 in that stretch would be nice, but even if they just go over 500, maybe around 500, I'm okay with that. Only because, again, I'm
Just above average is what you're saying.
No, I'm not looking against the powers of the division. I'm not looking for them to go on this massive run and try to win the division. I'm just looking to get the playoffs, win that one game playoff, and then all bets are off at that point. They got enough offense behind that team to take them into some, deep into the playoffs.
I think they're going to play 600 better. That's just my thoughts. But all right, PB says a little over 500 will get us there. We will see. I'm holding off from the wake another couple of weeks. It might be happening in 2 weeks from now. We'll see. All right, moving on. The NBA, it just will not stop. Their offseason has become the biggest thing in sports, it seems like. It used to be the NFL, and the hot stove league with MLB was always in the news. And now the NBA won't go away. Another blockbuster trade this week. Houston Rockets traded Chris Paul for Russell Westbrook from the Oklahoma City Thunder. That now gives Russell Westbrook is playing with James Harden. You've got Anthony Davis playing with LeBron. You've got Kyrie is playing with Kevin Durant once he gets back. And of course, the Clipperland, you've got Kawhi playing with the other guy from Oklahoma City, Paul George. So, PB, do we now have parity in this league?
Yeah, there's some parity. There's no big three, like you said. It's all dynamic duos.
Dynamic duos, right? Batman and Robin, apparently back.
I like them all. I think LeBron probably with AD caps off that list. In the West, you put Houston right in that same category. Clippers probably as well. And then you have the Knicks, although a year off because of KD. And then of course you got Philly as another team that's got.
A little shout out to Philly. Of course he has a shout out Philly, right? Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons.
So those are teams right now that have like good duos. But I'll tell you one thing: OKC completely tanked. I mean, they tanked that team.
Sam Presti, a local guy from Needham. What are you doing? You just completely cleaned the tank.
They were in legitimate conversation for the Western Conference Finals, year in and year out, right? And now they're probably not even playoff contention type of team. So does he lose his job?
You got to consider that. And you think about over his last 5 years, he's lost KD. He gave away James Harden 2 years before that. He's now given up on Paul George. I mean, they lost Serge Ibaka. He also had Victor Oladipo as well. I don't know, man. He's got like 100 draft picks now, but he's getting them all from teams that are going to be in the top of the league. So those draft picks are going to suck, right? Hey, I got to ask you a question. What happens to the State Farm commercial now that Chris Paul and James Harden are not teammates anymore? Is that gone?
I guess.
Lose that?
Yeah, they got to rip that. I guess.
Oh, man. All right. Hey, still across the pond. Let's go back across the pond one more time to having the Open this week.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's not in Britain. It used to be the British Open, but it was never always played in Britain, right? Now it's in where this year?
It's in Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
It's at
Okay.
Royal Port Rush, which is on the very tip of Northern Ireland. And this year, going into that tournament, you have a couple favorites. You have Rory McIlroy going off 8-1 along with Brooks Koepka.
Oh, Brooks. Guns.
Koepka, right? And then you have Dustin Johnson right in the mix there at 12-1. Tiger, for those Tiger fans out there, he's at 16-1 right now. But I'll tell you, I like this model of 25-1.
Oh, talk to me about these guys. What do you got?
As potential long shots during the tournament. You have Ricky Fowler on that list, who I really like in this tournament.
Has he ever won a major?
So what does he have?
I don't think so either.
He has. You got Cantlay, and you got Xander Schauffele, and you also have Tommy Fleetwood. They're all sitting at 25-1. All four of those guys, I could see them on Sunday, even coming around the turn on Sunday, on the back nine, being right in the thick of things with some of these other favorites that we talked about. But I'm going to go with my pick for the Open right now, Rory McIlroy. And the reason why I have Rory McIlroy in there is it's just a good story kind of thing. His heritage, he's from Northern Ireland. He's a native Northern
So it's
Ireland.
the home court advantage, so to speak.
Home court advantage. But here's the thing, DYK on Rory. He has not won a major since 2014. So here we go.
Rory has not won since 2014.
Yeah.
This is 25 years?
Yeah, 5 years he hasn't won a major. Yeah.
Rory, man, I could have a beer for you on that. I can't
Yeah.
imagine 5 years.
Good luck with it. But I'm gonna take him.
You got a long shot?
I'm gonna go with Campbell for my long shot.
You know what? This is not a long shot, even though it is a long shot. I'm picking straight up my guy, Xander. I call him Schauffele. You call him
Shuffle.
Potato,
Which is
whatever
actually
you
my
want to
favorite.
call it. All right, but I got Xander winning this thing. Not Bogarts, Shuffle, whatever it is.
All right.
All right. Hey, that's the Open, no longer called the British Open, even though they're going to the Scottish Open, still going on right now, right? I don't know. These Europeans, I don't get it. Who knows? All right, moving on. ESPN is turning 40 years old this year. As we said earlier, as of 9/7, they'll be 40 years old. The first episode was 9/7, 1979. I asked PB, think about the anchors you saw and who they team up with on SportsCenter. You started thinking about, of course, the one name that comes to mind right out of the gate is who?
It's got to be Chris Burns, right? I mean, he was
The
a
Bulldog.
classic. Compare him up with anybody. He was great. If I look at recent time, I mean, I just, watching ESPN in the morning, watching sports in the morning.
Yeah.
The team of Nicole Briscoe and Randy Scott has grown on me over time.
Oh, that's a good duo. Randy Scott was an Esther diver.
I just like those. But I look all time. I'd say my all-time favorite has to be Keith Oldman with Dan Patrick. They were just great together, it's still in my head. Keith Oldman. Every time that someone was able to get in safe on a play, or when he broke a tackle, and he'd say, "They're not gonna get him." I just love it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I love that. I love that expression. So
I would say I like today currently. I see them in the morning. I know they're on the nighttime out in the LA area, West Coast, but I see you first thing in the morning at 5. I get up earlier than you. You get up at 7 apparently. I love Stan Barrett and Neil Everett. Neil's been around for a long time. Those guys are fantastic. They bounce off there well. The other team I like, they're on the weekends, and I love them during the college football season because they're a good prelude to the game day show, is Al Duncan and Matt Berry. Al Duncan, by the way, was another Nest person. So I love those two. And you mentioned all-timers. I got to give it to you. I believe it's that Dan Patrick, Keith Oldman group as well. Although, a little second would be Charlie Steiner and another long-time guy who just retired, Bob Lee. They were a fantastic duo.
they were great.
And we speak about SportsCenter anchors and duos. A guy that stands out by himself, similar to Berman, is Stuart Scott. He changed the way they talked and spoke on ESPN.
Sure.
He was fantastic, along with Rich Eisen, another guy you like, who's now on the NFL Network, right?
Yep.
And then how can you forget Kenny Mayne?
Oh, he's so fun.
Steve Levy.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Mayne?
Kenny Mayne's a classic. I used to love his little spoof commercial things he used to do.
Oh, God.
He's a good one.
Speaking of commercials, we will be doing ESPN characters in commercials, as well as the best ESPN shows like the NFL Game Day Show, College Game Day Show, NFL Primetime. We're going to talk about what we think of the best one of the shows they do on ESPN as well, as we count down to 40 years of ESPN. And we're going to count down today and say goodbye here in Lynn, Mass from Bentwater Brewing, right?
Yep.
Where we've had a great day, a couple of nice brews. We got to see a little yoga, which PB is going to do in a future show. I can't wait to see that. That looks fantastic. Good luck to you, brother. Have a great weekend, sports fans. Thank you very much for joining us here today.